Hi Cara, so I'm Anne and I'm here with Jeffrey, and Jeffrey has told me so much about you and that you're a scholar of Nelson Mandela. So I just want to tell you about his office a bit. So this is Nelson Mandela's office, and it's his actual office. So this is the office that he occupied here at the foundation from 2002 until November 2010. And this is the actual office. So this is not a replica or a remake. It's the office that he occupied while he was working here at the foundation. Just to show you a few things inside the office. So these are pictures of his sons. The one on top, I'm sure you know them, is Magatu. The one at the bottom is Tembekile and Magatu. So both of them died before Nelson Mandela died. So Magatu died of AIDS when he was in his 50s, and Tembekile died in a car accident when he was in his 20s. So when Nelson Mandela was at Robben Island, Tembekile died, and he asked to go to Tembekile's funeral, and they actually refused him. So when his mother died, he then again asked them if he could go to the funeral. So he was refused both times. So he said those were the saddest days of his life, that he couldn't go and bury his mother, and that he couldn't go and bury his son. And then over there is a picture of Nelson Mandela and O.R. Tambo. So Oliver Reginald Tambo was also a leader in the ANC. Nelson Mandela and O.R. Tambo had a law firm together called Mandela and Tambo Attorneys at Law. And then at the bottom is Nguni cows. So cows are special in Africa because they represent wealth. And Nguni cows are indigenous to the Eastern Cape, where Nelson Mandela comes from. And if in South Africa, if you go to the Constitutional Court, you'll find Nguni cow hides in front of each Constitutional Court judge. So that's how special they are as Nguni cows. So those for Nelson Mandela's Nguni cows. And then over there is a box that says GOAT on the side. So GOAT is the greatest of all time, and that was one of Nelson Mandela's favorite books. So inside that box is a book. So if you open the box, there's a book with these very nice pictures about Muhammad Ali's fights. So that was his favorite book. So in between his meetings, he would ask someone just to hand him the book, and then he'll page through the book. And then in between those two chairs, these are the chairs that he would sit on. So it's like a lazy chair. It's the one in the picture that opens, like the one in the picture that opens, that he would sit on. And then over there is a picture of Nelson Mandela and Walter Sisulu. So Nelson Mandela and Walter Sisulu were very good friends, and Walter Sisulu's cousin was actually married to Nelson Mandela. So it was Nelson Mandela's first wife. And these two children were, of course, from his first marriage, and then there was two more children. And then his second wife was Mawini, as you know, where he had Zinzi and Zanani. Today it's only Zanani that's left. Zanzi died of corona in 2020. And then on his desk there's a picture of him and Mam Grasa. So Mam Grasa was Nelson Mandela's third wife, and Mam Grasa is the only lady that I know that has been married to two presidents. So Mam Grasa has been married to the president of Mozambique and the president of South Africa. But then there's a picture of Nelson Mandela and Mam Grasa on his desk. And then at the back, you'll see various books. So these are the books that he lived with. I say he lived with the books because I don't know if he read all the books, like from front to back. But he lived with the books. And then there's various pictures, and there's also artifacts on that bookcase. So there's a picture of Nelson Mandela meeting Barack Obama over there. So he met Barack when he was a senator and not yet the president of the United States. And then there's a picture of him and Kofi Annan. And then there's a boxing glove on the right hand side there. The boxing glove was given to him by Leila Ali, Muhammad Ali's daughter. So yeah, that is his office.
Wow. And like you said, this is not a replica. This is
the actual office.
And so the books were out as they were.
Yes.
When.
So you can just on the demarcation, you'll see him in the office.
Oh my goodness. Hey buddy, guess who cried when he walked in here? Hey, yeah, me, Mr. Big Sook. Wow. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure.